So this is the code, and the end result is this. So we have always a part of the first text and then the second text. The first text looks like this. We have a fraction and always where we have a double line, so a new paragraph where the other part of the other text will come in, which is also here. So always this part with a part of the other one will come together. And now to the code. So first we get OS and system. When we select the file we want to have, we want the first file is what we select first, and then the second file. And then we open the first file and read what in is, and then the second file. And when we are creating the new text, every time the part of a second file should be initiated with a double new line and a minus and an empty space. And at the end of the second part of the second text, there should come a new line, then a bunch of minuses and a new line. So when they are put together, we are taking always a fraction, and so these double new lines are this important part. With these double new lines, with this new paragraph, we are telling it that this should be here should be splitted and the one from the other one taken. And that happens here with a double new line. And when we fuse it together, we get, so this is what we collect together. First the first text, split it up to the point where two new lines were. Then the preface, a double new line and a minus and an empty space. Then the second fraction, so the part of a second file. And then at the end a new line, a bunch of minuses and a new line again. And that's so long as we have fractions left, and when we write it all into a new file. So, and if I run the program, I'm going to run it here. Then we ask for the first file. The first file is, we want first Spanish, and then English, and it's done. And now we have here the fused text. We have here always the Spanish part, and then the English part. So the Spanish part, Reina la Noche, and then also a new paragraph where a new paragraph was, and then the minus and the empty space at the beginning, and then the English text, the end of the English text, a new line, and then the minuses, and then again the Spanish part. And if we do it again and select it now differently, let's take first English and then Spanish. We have now the whole thing the other way around. First the English part, night rains, and then the Spanish part.